out here showing off the caddy. Just put some about a week or two ago, put some fours on that junk. They're a little beat up, but you know, it's better than the stock joints on here, for sure. I didn't really do too much to this junk. Just just the rims and tires, and I threw in an exhaust on here. It was kind of hard to find an exhaust for this junk because this junk got it's a dual all the way back to the tailpipe, and then it singles out. So it's like 3 inch all the way back to the muffler, 3 inch inlet, 3 inch outlet, then it wires into a single pipe 3 inch, and then all the way back to the tailpipe. So through the 3 inch all the way back to the tailpipe. So it was kind of hard to find a muffler for this junk because all the mufflers that I was trying to get, they didn't really have the size I was looking for, the 3 inch dual and the 3 out dual. There was a few other drones that I seen, like Flowmaster, I think they had one, and Magnaflow, I think they had one. But I wasn't really trying to pay like $300-400 for a muffler, so I went with this other joint called I think it's called a Lawson Incinerator, and that joint was only like $50. And that joint sound hard. This joint sound mean, so I'm gonna turn the car on and let y'all hear real quick, but I just want to give y'all a little walk around in this joint. You know, it's a little beat up. That happened. Sorry, I'm distracted. I hear some people talking to distance. I can't tell if they're arguing or they're doing something. But anyway, that happened the second day I got this joint. The front bumper was in immaculate condition. It was perfect. And then I got down, parked it too close to my work truck, and then I was pulling my work truck out my parking space. I clipped it. I clipped the front end of it, and I put a big ass hole in it. That's why I got this duct tape down, because the piece is just hanging out. So I just duct taped it to close it up, so it won't look so bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and get a new joint anyway, because it's only like $200 for the fucking bumper. So I'm gonna get a new joint anyway. Get that joint painted as the rest of the car, and then the other thing I want to show y'all is right here. All that fucking rust. So I put tape on that shit too, just to try to slow down the rust. But this shit, when I first got it, it was just a big patch of rust right here, and then it's bubbling right here and shit. And then right here, it looked like before I had it, somebody that backed up into something and then scraped a hole, like half of the quarter panel down here. So it's a little beat up, and then you got some more rust right up in here. But I'm gonna try to find a body shop to try to fix that shit before the winter time, cause I don't want that shit to get any worse. So, and then it's the same way. It's the same way, like right here, down here. So, and back here, where the exhaust is, all this shit. So that's the only thing with these trucks, these GM trucks, or any truck really. You gotta look out for the rust, because once that shit starts coming, it's coming quick. And you gotta try to stop it before it gets too bad. So basically, I'm gonna have somebody cut out this shit and put another metal piece, and possibly they could sand this shit down and, you know, work with that. And the other side, that definitely gonna have to be cut out and put in another metal piece, all that shit. Interior not that bad. I got these little seat covers to try to protect it as much as possible, but the driver's seat is pretty much got a tear all the way in the leather. So interior not that bad. And this shit right here, I don't know if anybody else has this problem with the early model Cadillac Escalades or whatever, but this shit came like this. It was already broken up and shit, and I had to duct tape that. So as you can see, there's duct tape. There's masking tape, my bad, all over this motherfucking car, just to keep shit in place from falling off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit, I gotta get this whole thing in place because the whole shit that broke off and it doesn't even work. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get a new joint in there. For real, for real. But yeah, I just want to give y'all a quick little walk around of the Caddy. And yeah, I ain't really do too much upgrades. I want to do some upgrades. I mean, I got to drop in cold air intake air filter. It's not the cold air. It's not the cold air filter. It's just a little drop-in filter. So I was thinking about doing like a K&N cold air, cold. Damn, I cannot say it. Cold intake air filter. There you go. Get one of them, and then see what the horsepower difference be like. You know. But other than that, I ain't really do too many upgrades as far as exhaust and everything. I do want to maybe a little bit down the line because this joint got the 6.0 in it, so it's got the big body. Is this the big body Escalade? So it got the 6.0 GM engine, which I believe is a LS engine or like a part half LS or hybrid or whatever they call it, the LQ4 engine. So there's a lot of parts that could be swapped in and out in this joint. And I definitely want to do some upgrades, maybe some heads and cam and long tube headers or short tube headers or whatever, whichever one comes first. Whichever I choose to do first, and then work my way down there and then do a tune. I don't want to do nothing too crazy, just, you know, little shit like that, you know. But we'll see when we get down the line. But yeah, let me let y'all hear the exhaust real quick before I go. Because this joint do sound alright. It's nothing too crazy, but it do sound mean. Let me try to set this camera up that way you can see it. Hold on. Alright, that looks like it's good. Oh yeah, that joint sound pretty good. Alright, that should be it, man.